Happy Easter, dear brothers and sisters. Today we celebrate the greatest feast of our salvation, the resurrection of the Lord. The victory of Jesus over death and sin. From the beginning of the creation, there is only one tomb which is empty, to show that the buried one was not there, or the tomb could not bound him there. It is the victory over death. Jesus, who was bound in the tomb, rose from the tomb. The death could not bound him there. Jesus won over death. Therefore, St. Paul asks death, "Death, where is your victory? Death, where is your sting?" Jesus, our Savior, whom we believe, has won over you. The death of Jesus is the death of death, because hereafter those who believe in Him will not die. They will live forever, because Jesus promises, "Those who believe in me will live forever." Even though they die, they will live. That is why St. Paul asked the death, who thought everyone is under its slavery. Now it is removed, because Jesus won over death. Many people were born in this world. Many great leaders were born. Many spiritual leaders were born. Many people who spoke to do good things, who served others. There were many founders of the religions, but none could win over death. None could make the tomb empty. But it is only Jesus that makes him different from other religious leaders, other founders of the religion, or other great people. It is also hope for those who believe in Him, that they too will raise with Him one day, because He says, "I will raise you on the last day." That means hereafter death has no any power over us. And because Jesus has won the death, the rising of Jesus is joy and gives courage to the disciples. The disciples who, filled with fear, and left Jesus when He was arrested, now began to preach about Jesus. St. Peter says, when he was asked not to preach about Christ, he says, "I consider it to be a blessing even to die for Him." From where this courage comes to Peter, a man who denied Jesus because of fear, because the resurrection of Christ makes him courageous leader. And not only Peter, everyone who believes in Jesus will be courageous, because death has no any power over them, because our Master won the death. Dear brothers and sisters, Jesus says many times, I am the life, I am He. What are these I am sayings of Christ? Actually, these are to say that I am life itself. That is why Jesus says, I lay down my life and I take it back. It is the very words spoken by God the Father when Moses was approaching to the burning bush. God was speaking to him, and Moses asked, Who are you, Lord? God says, I am He. I am. I am means I am the life. And whereas we have life, everyone who is born in this world wants to live long. No one wants to die. But by the fact we are born, we will die. But what about this desire to live long? Who can fulfill it? Who can give this long life? Who can give this eternal life? A man who cannot win death in this life, can he give us life? No. But Jesus, who won our death, who is life itself, will give life, will make us live forever. Dear brothers and sisters, when Jesus rose from the dead, the disciples could not understand it properly. There was confusion. But when the disciples were going to Emmaus, they were speaking among themselves, saying, It is our hope that He will deliver us from slavery. Yes, Jesus delivers, not just from the physical slavery, but slavery from sin. And it is the very experience of the disciples that He is risen. It is not only that He not only delivers us, He also wins here our sin, because the death is the result of sin. In the Garden of Eden, Eve and Adam sinned. Its result is the death. Now, winning our death, Jesus wins our sin, because the sin is removed and the price is paid. It is not just victory over death and sin, but also over Satan, because the first sin was because of disobedience, and the victory today is because of Jesus' obedience to His Father. Therefore, dear brothers and sisters, let us, like St. Paul, who experienced the risen Lord on Emmaus, on Damascus, and transformed his life, let us also realize that the death has no any power over us. But if we believe in Jesus, He will raise us on the last